Hello, I have officially survived the week one of post-tummy tuck surgery recovery. So I thought this is a great time to make a recap video for all of you because I've been getting a lot of messages during the first week asking me how I'm feeling, or what am I actually able to do, and other questions. So I thought I'm just going to make this summary video. Now, please be mindful that the recovery process is a very individual thing. So just because I've been recovering in this certain way does not mean you will be recovering the same way. I was quite an active person before my tummy tuck. I worked out almost every day. Almost every day I would go for 5 miles run. So I was quite active. Therefore, for me, to get up on a day 4 and do 3,000 steps was not really a massive achievement. My body is used to, um, you know, being strained all the time. So day by day, Sunday was my surgery day. I had a surgery in the morning. I woke up about 12:30, and what can I say as a summary about that day is that I was high all day. Now I'm rewatching the videos that I've done on day 1. I actually realized that I was definitely drugged. Pain was manageable because I was on so many pain medications. The whole day I was in the hospital, I wasn't able to really do anything on my own. Going to the toilet, I would need a nurse. Having my first wee, I needed 3 nurses. So it was a bit of a challenge, but most of you will probably also stay in a hospital after your surgery, so there's not much you can do. The only problem I had was problem with going back to sleep. So I woke up 12:30 in the afternoon, and then I didn't go to sleep till about 3 in the morning. Was it the excitement? Was it drugs? I'm not really sure, but I just couldn't sleep and I was quite bored. So I think, you should not just invest in tablet and movies like I did, but maybe get some magazines or books or something else to do, like a crossword, because you might get bored after watching a third or fourth movie. So that was my Sunday. Monday, I woke up quite early as well. I stayed all day in a hospital. I didn't leave hospital till evening. Now, I had drains after my surgery. I did not really feel any discomfort having the drains. I didn't have much liquid really coming out of my drains. And for those who don't know what drains actually do, I've watched a video of some other Instagram profile, and what I've actually learned is that when they take the tissue away from your muscles, so they separate the skin from the muscle and then they put it back together. That's where the buildup of the fluid is actually getting to. That's why you need the compression, and that's why you also have drains in the first few days sometimes after the operation. Now mine were pretty empty by the afternoon of day 2, so they've taken them out after lunch. Now I felt pretty good on Tuesday, which was day 2 of my recovery. I was still on pain meds, and I had to take them on a clock, because if I was waiting for even a few more minutes, like over 4 hours in between taking the doses, I would start feeling uncomfortable. Once my drain were actually taken out, I was able to dress myself very slowly. I was able to use toilet on my own. So yeah, although I felt discomfort, I was actually pretty fine. I went home on Tuesday, and the journey back home was actually quite exhausting. It's an hour drive from the hospital to my house, and I must say I felt great when I was in bed on Tuesday. I felt really, really good physically, but making those few hundred steps from my hospital bed to the car actually was quite tiresome. And then sitting in a car was really uncomfortable. So when I got home, I felt very tired. Now I have prepared myself by sticking a massive duvet into a pillowcase, which I was going to use under my knees, because I read that you should buy the special like a triangle shaped pillow to sleep in a V position, but I was too tight and I didn't want to spend any money on it. So I just stuffed a pillowcase with a single duvet, which naturally made it quite high. So I had that under my legs on the first night. I had about 4 pillows in the bag, and then an extra pillow under my duvet pillow as well to achieve this V position that I was in when I was sleeping in a hospital bed. Now, I didn't achieve that really in bed, and I was very, very uncomfortable. On a Tuesday night, I woke up in the middle of the night and I did not take my pain medication despite feeling pretty uncomfortable, which absolutely ruined my sleep. And I spent the rest of the morning in pain, just tossing and turning. I couldn't really turn to my side. I've been told to sleep on my back, so my back was really achy by the end of it, and I was just generally miserable when I finally made it to the morning of Tuesday. I finally swallowed my pills in the morning, and within like 20 minutes I was much better. So from Tuesday, I was actually spending my days on my own. My children went to school, my partner went to work, and I would be home on my own. Now, I didn't feel very bad really. I was walking slowly, I was moving slowly, but I was able to make myself a cup of tea. I was able to boil some pasta for lunch, which was really great. And yeah, overall, Tuesday was good. I've spent 90% of Tuesday just sitting on the sofa, and I've decided that actually sofa is the place I'm going to stay for until I actually feel comfortable enough to move to bed. So from Tuesday, I was actually sleeping on my recliner sofa. Just to make it feeling a bit better, I would put a bed sheet on my sofa for a night, and I would make it more bed-like, more cozy, and I would take it off for a day. So we come to Wednesday, and Wednesday was actually a pretty good day. I took my meds in the morning, just, prophylactically to make sure I'm not in pain, but then I actually did not feel the discomfort through a day. So Wednesday morning was the last time I've taken my pain medication. I made some notes just to make sure I don't forget anything. Yeah, so I was quite mobile on Wednesday, still moving slowly. I managed to make myself some little tuna salad in the kitchen by sitting down, chopping everything while I'm sitting down. You can't really stand up and chop because the binder's pulling you down. You're in this bended position, which really makes your back hurt. Well, make my back hurt anyway. So yeah, it was pretty good. However, I tried some housework, and by housework I mean wiping my diner table, and I really could feel my abs. That was pretty stupid of me really to try that. So yeah, don't try that 3 days post-op. Coughing, sneezing and laughing was an agony on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday as well. Now my partner, he makes me laugh all the time. so it was really awful, and I was just like sitting on the sofa, and you cannot burst in a full laugh because it hurts, so you just go like awful, absolutely awful. Yeah, so yeah, maybe do not watch any funny movies. Try not to choke on water or any random food because yeah, it's not pretty. You do not want to contract those muscles too fast after they've been stitched. So yeah, Wednesday was overall still pretty good when I was sitting on the sofa. Don't try to do too much in the first week. It is not worth it at all. Then Thursday, I've decided I'm going to start walking because I was so tired of wearing those compression socks day and night. I love walking around without socks. I hate socks, full stop. So wearing compression socks from Sunday till Thursday was quite a challenge for me. I did not enjoy that. So on the Thursday, I've decided I'm going to start moving a bit around my living room. So every hour, I would just get up and do a few hundred steps, and I actually ended the day having 2,600 steps, so I was quite pleased with myself. I felt quite comfortable with myself, and I felt that it is a good time to have my weekly takeaway. So I had Indian on the Thursday. Like an idiot, I also decided to wash down very spicy Indian curry with some non-alcoholic wine, which naturally has gas in it. So that curry and the beer gave me bloated me out straight away. I felt like I'm going to explode in my binder, so I would say do not have anything that would make you bloated in the first week after your surgery. Bad idea. Eat less portions, maybe more often if you're hungry, although I couldn't really eat much anyway in the first week. I had to halve my portions just to feel comfortable in my binder, which resulted in a weight loss. So that's the points, positive points of not eating too much. But yes, that was the Thursday. Now, Friday, day 5, was absolutely the worst. It didn't start this way. As you remember, on Friday, I have posted a very emotional video because I have seen my belly for the first time. On a Friday, 5 days after the surgery, I went to the hospital to get my wound checked and to take my garment off for the first time. So, yes, I saw my belly. It wasn't pretty. I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared to see myself this way. And so I've spent the rest of Friday being sad, panicking, worrying that I'm botched, worrying that, it's just that, this is not what I signed up for. And then, 1 minute I'm really miserable. The next minute I'm really grateful because I'm thinking, in the end of the day, I'm still going to look amazing when it all heals. So yeah, it was a bit of a roller coaster. Probably also still coming off general anesthetics from Sunday had a big contribution towards it. But I think, it was difficult to see myself this way. And yeah, if you're intrigued, you can always go back to the video, day 5 made me cry, and see why was that. So then Saturday was still a bit of an emotional day. I've decided to make lunch for everyone. Made stew, so chopping some potatoes, carrots, grating. Yeah, I felt really mobile until I didn't, until my back just gave up, and then I was exhausted for the rest of the day. So yeah, do not try to be a hero. Do not try to cook for your family, or do any cleaning. It is definitely not worth it. I did, however, do 3,500 steps on a Saturday, so I was increasing my step count every day. So felt good about that. Did not feel good about looking at my belly. So from Friday onwards, every day I would take my garment at the end of the day. And I have a day garment and a night garment, so I can I'm changing them and I'm looking myself, taking some pictures every day. And Saturday I was still emotionally quite not ready to see this. It was still not great. There was still quite a lot of swelling, bruising started coming out. So it wasn't a great day for me emotionally. Physically, yes, I could laugh again. That was a big plus. But emotionally, not amazing. And then Sunday, so the full week after the operation, I was already 3 days without my medication, which was really great. Coughing hurts a little. Laughing doesn't hurt. Sneezing is the worst because sneezing takes you off guard. So you have this massive contractions in your abs. That is absolutely the worst. But overall, I would say, I've done over 5,000 steps on Sunday, walking up and down the living room. Soon I'm going to have worn off path, probably in my carpets. Probably going to need to have a new carpet at the end of this process. But yeah, definitely physically and mentally, Sunday was the best day because the swelling also went down a little. So I was actually a bit happier about myself and my body. So yeah, it was an interesting week. It was an emotional roller coaster week. It was a week when I've questioned the whole, idea, but also then decided that actually it's not as bad and it's going to be better. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult week if you are pre-op, and do not be fooled. You won't be walking out in bikinis, a few days after your operation. Not that I was expecting to, but that there were some feelings and emotions I wasn't really prepared for in the first week. But it's over now, and I'm feeling great now. So let me know if there's any other questions you have, anything else I can make a video on. And thanks for watching.